Here.
There you go.
And we're going to give me a second and I'll go through this. Okay, we are going to call DC 15-11755. Are we getting some feedback here?
Oh, wait a minute,
give me a
Judge.
second and I'll go through this.
I think the YouTube might be not muted.
Okay,
so.
we are going to call DC.
Good grief. Okay. It stopped doing that when I use it all the time. I don't know why it went back to that. Okay.
Okay. All right, back on the record. It's DC 15-11755 Everex LLC versus Juan Manuel Ramirez. The case has been set for trial. Well, actually was set for trial on the October 5, 2020 trial setting. That's a 2-week docket. It was called to trial at 9 o'clock today, October 12, 2020, and notices went out. Now, the defendant is pro se, and as far as we know, the physical mail to the defendant is arriving. It is not returning, but the bigger issue is the mail to plaintiff's counsel. Plaintiff's counsel is a Raul H. Loya. According to the State Bar of Texas, Mr. Loya has been disbarred. No other counsel has identified him or herself as counsel for Plaintiff Everex LLC in the 2 years since Mr. Loya has been disbarred. In an effort to reach Mr. Loya, I personally, Mike Lee, judge of the 95th District Court, went to the State Bar website email attorney button and emailed Mr. Loya on the 28th of September 2020, advising him that the court was called to trial. In fact, specifically wrote, Mr. Loya, the court observes that you are no longer licensed to practice law in the state of Texas, yet you remain listed as attorney in charge for Plaintiff Everex LLC. The case is called to trial on October 12, 2020 at 9 in the 95th District Court. Your client must appear with counsel or the case will be dismissed for want of prosecution. For redundancy's sake, the court coordinator on the same day through regular email channels emailed that precise email to the address we had on file for Mr. Loya that was in his pleadings. Neither of those, to our knowledge, have bounced, and still no new attorney has appeared on behalf of Everex LLC. Sheriff, will you call the hall for Everex LLC, Raul H. Loya, and Juan Manuel Ramirez? While the sheriff is doing that, pursuant to the open courts provisions of the Texas Constitution, this proceeding is being conducted in a manner that is open to the public. The courtroom doors are open, the courthouse is open, and just for redundancy, we are broadcasting this proceeding on the court's YouTube channel. The sheriff is now calling the hall, and we will pause while the sheriff reports after calling the hall.
no response to that.
Very good. Thank you, Sheriff. Sheriff reports to the court that he has called the hall for Everex LLC, Raul H. Loya, and Juan Manuel Ramirez, receiving no response for any of these parties. It is now 9:08 a.m. on October 12, 2020. Because neither party appeared for this trial, the court is dismissing the case for want of prosecution and will enter an order today dismissing this case for want of prosecution. And with that, we are off the record in DC 15-11-755. Ms. Parker, have you had any success reaching your witness?
Yes, Your Honor, I have. He is putting on a button-up shirt, and he should be on in a bit.
Very good.
Sorry for the delay.
That is okay. All right. We can go off.